Ni hao, everybody. Welcome to this round 15. Yeah, I believe we're on 15. I just did this last night. Round 15 in EU2. If you don't know my voice, I'm Kitten Petter. Usually in charge of AM2, but in a pinch, Dan has bribed me successfully on coming and giving you guys a low-effort broadcast. Extremely hungover. My blood sugar is dangerously low at the moment. I'm joined by Creator Magician, I believe making his debut. How are you doing tonight?
I'm doing very good. Had an unfortunate race yesterday, but doing a stream.
Well, I'll join you with that this evening, where I'll probably have an unfortunate race, because that seems to be the way my season is trending. But yeah, well, you know who else is having an unfortunate qualifying? Sonny Bob. We just tuned in to him doing an old spinaroo in turn 7. Not ideal. Not ideal for Sonny Bob. But nonetheless, here, let me get the stream pulled up on Finn. Alright, there we go. Matty Rabo says, and Blaze.
Yep,
Just
I
Blaze.
before that. So there are 4 people to retire.
Love to see it.
Else on track. Yeah.
Yeah, looks like everybody's currently in the pits. Perfect time to talk about strategy. Probably going to be pretty similar to last night, what we saw. Definitely probably soft to hard if you start on the softs, but the softs are absolutely pitiful around here. I don't think there's another track where the degradation on those soft tires is as prominent as here. You might get 2 good laps out of them if you've already qualified, but after that you're sliding all over the place. Mediums are definitely the best race tire, but they are extremely slow in comparison to the softs. About a second difference in qualifying. So a lot of these guys are going to go for track position, but that's going to box them into either a 2-stop or a soft to hard, which, depending on how good you are on tires, is a bit of a challenge in its own right. Obviously, safety cars can play a role in this equation, which I guess we'll probably see at least one around here.
Well, in EU3 there was one before turn 1.
Yeah. Good to hear from Hilly. He's still recovering.
Yeah. And
from
both Alpines directly in front of me, just 3 blue cars in my face. And then
yeah.
And I saw Red Bull spawn, so it's like, okay.
Yeah,
even though I was on the hards, I gained 4 positions. Talking about the hards, they were pretty slow.
Yeah, they're pretty slow, but I guess I've only done about 5 laps on hards in practice. I'm gonna have to get on that a little later after this race.
Improves, but no position.
Didn't think the hards were too terrible. Here, let's ride along with everyone's favorite Welshman, Ricky Cardo, TTV. I don't understand the algorithm on TikTok, but his videos always pop up on my thing. I don't know how it knows that I'm in the same Discord as Ricky, but apparently it does, and it puts his F1 memes on my screen. And he goes,
Blade just crashed right behind Ricky.
oh, nice. Well, that's not good. Doing a really strong Giovinazzi impersonation. Checkered flag.
Oh, is that Matthew spun? Or was he just slowing down? He's on the grass. What a surprise.
R-Bar on a hot lap as he... that's going to rip off a wheel.
Oh, that's a big crash.
That is going to rip off that right rear wheel. He's going to be stuck in place in P6. Best case scenario for the man in P2 in the championships, probably to get bounced out of the top 10 and start on fresh mediums. So looks like everyone's dying around here. I think that, I mean, a lot of drivers certainly don't have a ton of experience, at least league racing around China
No.
for a while. Jamie into P2, who I've learned in the past couple of minutes is the overwhelming championship leader. He's won half of the races this season. He's about a tenth, a little over a tenth off of Raza there in P1.
Why is he going? He's the last one. Everyone else is pretty slow.
P9 for Raza Boy.
And improves for half second. Almost just outside.
I'm finding it interesting that we're getting as many checkered flags. I don't typically see that.
I think Prentice should have finished that lap. He would have got P11.
And has he retired as well?
Yeah, he just failed in his lap. Even though he probably would have got P11, he didn't want to get P10.
So is everybody... Is my qualifying thing wrong?
Everyone's just finishing their laps. Like they have to finish getting into the actual garage before it ends. Right out the alphas.
Everybody's done. Okay, so I guess we're just gonna have about 5 minutes here.
Yeah.
where we're just kind of sitting around.
Spud, D10, probably the worst place to start here.
Oh, so my timer's wrong. Is what Electric says. I guess since I joined midway through the session, it says 5 minutes for me right now.
Oh yeah, it's finished.
Okay, okay, so
We're just waiting for yeah.
that is a first. I've never had that before. Here is Raza. What flag is that? That is Cyprus, isn't it? I think this is Cyprusian flag for Raza. Qualifying on pole, Jamie, championship leader in P2, Ricky P3, Bama P4, Tichy P5. That's a pretty good performance from Tichy. R-Bar in P6, Stumpy 7th, Sunny Bob 8th, YZ Boy 9th, Spud in 10th, Electric Blade coming off of an AM2 win last night in 11th, second pole position for him. Jay Prentice 12th, Pure Blades, Matty Robbo, Kelster Swag. L Prentice, Danny, Robbo, Racer, and Vamu will complete the grid. Got any predictions? One creator magician.
One person from P11 down will start on the softs.
Yeah. Okay. If I were a betting man, which I am, hashtag cost bets, I would say Jamie is probably the overwhelming favorite here, just considering that strike rate, 50% through 14 rounds. But yeah, Raza Sky there in P4 doesn't have a win yet this season, but the pace was quite strong. I would have to assume he's probably the betting favorite right now. Howdy, Hilly in the comments. He says Jamie 1, Ricky 2, R-Bar 3.
Yeah, that seems pretty reasonable.
Yeah, that's
just a bit too basic for my liking.
Yeah, let's add some spice. Let's add some spice to the predictions. I think someone outside of the top 10 will finish on the podium. How about that?
Yeah, I think that's more than likely.
So not spicy enough for you? Alright, how about Vamu starting last? Will finish in the top 5.
I think one of the Alfa Romeos will finish on the podium.
Oh, interesting.
They seem to have a great pace, and then Stumpy got a podium.
Stumpy, Titchy down there. Titchy did have a P5 last week, according to my advanced metrics. I'm still waiting on these guys to ready up. Got the countdown now, 30 seconds. Make sure you guys get more of your predictions in. This is going to be a very interactive broadcast, so feel free. I got the stream pulled up on my phone. I'll be reading off anything you say, as long as it doesn't incriminate me.
Billy thinks there will be no SCs. I think that might just be a bit salty from yesterday.
I mean, I don't know what the safety car rate is in EU2, but yeah, I'm rooting for a straightforward race here. Let's just end it as quickly as possible, fellas. I need to practice myself and probably consume a lot more fluids before my race this evening. Again, let's check the tires.
3 hards and everyone else mediums. No one going for the soft, sadly.
Yeah, three hards. Not uncommon. I definitely think that I mean, if you go reverse strategy around here, it's obviously imperative to keep your nose clean on the first lap, especially on those hards. But you will get track position towards the end of the race. And if you can catch a lucky safety car, throw on those softs or maybe fresh mediums, depending on what lap it is, you could definitely find yourself in a super favorable position.
That was my plan.
Nah.
And didn't work.
It would have worked if you could just get past those first 50 meters.
Well, no, it was just because there was a safety car. And it was like,
okay.
It was pretty early on, so everyone else had to pit, and I'm like, okay, I'm on my hards, and I can't pit.
Yeah, but yeah.
So I did a hard soft and finished P11.
Ah, okay. Well, hopefully for those three. Hopefully for these three. No hards or no safety cars early. It'll be interesting. I don't think they're going to be able to keep up with these medium guys at first. So Pure Blades and Matty Rabo might be forming a bit of a barrier to the top 12.
Not many people leaving on this straight.
Yeah, I think. I mean, really, after the formation lap, after you already did a lap on the softs, you're going to be well over 10% on those tires already, and then it's about, God, I don't know, probably 10 to 12% per lap with full fuel. So, drivers are forming up on the grid.
Who's going to make the most positions in lap 1? I think it has to be someone on the mediums.
I think it's going to be Von Manubel.
Yeah. I was going to say probably Dan.
It could be Dan. Yeah. Okay, we're going to bet on either of those two. Like where your head's at going into this.
There should be no...
Yep, no light glitch. Let's get the leaders here. And we're off from China for EU2. Looks like a Mercedes in the back has gotten a good start, but oh no! Almost had a replay of the EU3 race last night. Given some of the EU3 guys PTSD flashbacks.
Stone wide.
But nonetheless, Jamie has...
Oh, someone's round.
Oh. Stumpy on the softs. On a round coming out of turn 4. Doesn't look like it. I think he got it locked down before it hit the wall. Meanwhile, Sunny Bob and Arbard going at it for P5. The Mercedes are looking pretty good so far. But Jamie has got the lead here on lap 1. Happy news for Jamie.
Where he feels comfortable.
Yeah, I think he definitely he's probably used to leading the races.
Sliding through.
Yep, lots of sliding as you go through this banked corner. Look at this DRS snake.
Really
Oh, look at all these guys lined up. Love to see it. Kilometer long back straightaway here outside of Shanghai. Arbart gets a move done on Sunny Bob, or does he? They're going to go side by side to the final corner. This could end in tears, and it does for Sunny Bob. To be completely honest, you really can't go side by side through there. Let's try to get further down in the field. Another deal. Look at this. Very busy for these guys.
Oh.
And that's electric blader on the outside of pure blades. Was he gonna be able to make this stick? So hard to get traction. Turn 3 and 4. Ooh, electric blades. Car steps out on him. It's gonna be a racer here with making a move on the hards. Not gonna be good news for electric blades. Doesn't want to get stuck behind the hard runners.
Dan Rogan up 7.
No.
Race up 6. And then Sonny Bob down 8. Stumpy down 11. And Matty down 5.
Oof. Yeah,
so
that's
one Williams going up and going down.
You were correct in your assessment. You win.
I'm only making 2 positions.
I was wrong in my assessment. I owe you 10 cost coins for the future.
It was really surprising because the soft runners have got a bit of a gap. There's only 2 medium ones on the back. So there's a massive bottom.
Yeah, these guys. So Pure Blades runs pretty wide. I think Racer actually ran even wider. Okay. Hilly is impressed with Dan's progress. Don't mind me, I'm feverishly pounding water at the moment. Oh, look at these. The Ferrari sandwich back there. I don't think Sonny Bob's a fan of Italian sandwiches. He is going to be trying to get through El Prentice, but these softs probably already starting to die. I think we're just about at the point where performance overlap will be happening between those two compounds.
Out of all the soft runners, the quickest one, apart from Jamie, looks to be Banner. Really close and pretty throughout that entire middle section, which is pretty difficult.
Yeah, the wily American preteen Bama. It's got the DRS open.
Gotham needs to close down the gap.
Ooh, blades. Where's that at?
Will some people pet?
VSC Blades has lost it through the banked corner there.
They're all petting.
Yeah, I think they're all going to follow him. There's no point in staying out on these softs if you can get off of them.
Gonna
So,
get double tactical worth it.
yeah, I
Damn,
think,
is he forgetting that everyone's on the softs?
perhaps. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what the logic there is. Just going on to hards while he can. I guess this VSC is going to stay for a little while. So I mean, maybe might as well get it done.
Softs.
Now that is
Risky.
getting risky to take the biscuit, as we say.
Matty
Here.
comes out in the middle of the battlefield.
This is quite a long VSC. Oh, there it goes.
Oh.
It has ended, and we have completely reshaped the running order. Titia, Adam.
You go?
No, you can go.
As I say, it's gonna see how long it will take for everyone to get past Matty, or will he keep up with everyone else? Because he did have good pace, he just struggled earlier.
Yeah, and I mean his hards might actually be better than their hards for a lap or two, since his are already up to temp. Oh, Jamie, that could be pretty huge already. The 3 second time penalty for laps. Yeah, he has. So more or less they came out exactly where they were. Although Raza does look like he gained some time. Is that Sonny Bob? Where's
insanely close.
I
and
think
it's a safety car.
that's a full-blown safety car. Is Bama in, or who's that? Oh, Maddie in the pits. Excuse me. Yeah, I think Sonny Bob must. Oh, Spud with the drive-through.
Oh, well, that one, see F1 as well.
I'm not sure. I think yeah. So that banked corner there.
Yeah.
I think Blades lost it to the inside, and I'm not sure. I guess Sonny Bob must have caught some oversteer and went straight to the left on the outside. Must have been a huge moment. Either way, unfortunately, we did not get any of that action on camera.
You would think that.
Oh, yep, there it is. Sonny Bob does confirm that A, he hates himself, and B, he overcorrected it, going through that corner. So, condolences to Sonny Bob.
If enough people care, the moon might be up there, so even though it didn't happen early on, still pretty early on, you will be making a lot of decisions.
Yeah, I'm P6 right now. About where I would expect him to be given everything. Yeah, Tichy's got to go in.
Apprentice.
There's Tichy.
One apprentice.
Apprentice is in. Let's see what Racer does on those hards. Yep, I think Racer's going to stay out. He's going to inherit the lead.
Sort of like what I did.
Kelster and Apprentice also picked. Baumu's is going to stay out. Let's see where he comes out. Did he play it right?
Wait, he's on mediums.
Is this going to be a two-stop for Tichy? Not sure if he really... He basically filters out to where he would have been. I believe he was P6 on track, P7 on track. Behind Sonny Bob whenever that first VSE came out and everybody pit. So, more or less, no change for him.
Well, position change, the top two both up 17 places. And why the boy start like ninth? Just the only person to not to lose.
Yeah, we've done a Freaky Friday here in EU2.
Yeah, I thought Max would do that. He'd put back on the hearts. Probably going to go to the end with everyone else.
Yeah, that's really all you can do. I think maybe mediums, and then do a two-stop. I think the pit delta is 23 seconds. I'm not sure if it's worth it. I think probably better off just to get on the same strategy as everyone else, and hopefully he can make his way through the field and score some points. Alright. Tire choices, obviously everyone uniform strategy except for Vama Yerbal. We'll be going probably medium hard. And Tichy, who's probably going to be going soft, medium. Racer will have to pit at some point in this race, but we'll see if he can maintain the lead. Jamie looking fastest on track so far. Might want to get through these guys as quick as possible. Get a little space between him, Raza, and Ricky. And even Bama, because you did mention earlier that Bama was looking pretty racy.
Raza just needs to keep in that DRS with Jamie. He doesn't want to let him slip out again, because now he sees that penalty, he's going to probably use a bit more DRS.
Yeah. Yeah, and we'll see. Didn't see a ton of penalties last night, but it is easy to kind of pick some up around here, especially on the exit of the banked corner,
yeah.
The final corner.
Do both the Alphas think they can make this to the end from now?
I don't know.
It's pretty risky.
Yeah, this is... I mean, I think it's probably possible, but I mean, you're gonna be It's such a performance disadvantage at the end of that stint. I don't know if it's worth it. But who knows? Maybe they have, maybe they work something out in practice, and they can take it easy on these tires and use the performance advantage that they have to make up some spots. Because those mediums are going to be considerably faster than the hards for at least 6 or 7 laps. So, I mean, Tichy is going to be the man to watch on the restart, I think.
Are both the acts under fuel as well? So they like to do that?
Yeah. I don't know. Well, I guess we probably don't have tests since obviously we were kind of all slapped together last second here. So we can't really tell. But I do know that they like to do that.
And Tichy just lost it, so he's probably just leaving.
God, they must have been like 3 laps under fuel. That's crazy.
I think they might do like 2 laps down every race.
That is wild.
So
That's really banking.
Early like I did and catch everyone. Will he take it to the line?
Yeah, that's very aggressive. But you gotta respect it, I guess.
Oh, he's gone. It's gonna be pretty hard to shake the mediums though. Ricky's got a bit of a gap. Hitchy's got, again, a big gap for Hitchy. Roz are almost out of the DRS already.
Yeah, that's...
By taking that drive-through.
This was a good start from Racer. Got the field nice and spread out. Going before the final corner. Probably caught some of these guys off guard. Especially further down in the field, whenever it goes, still going through that hairpin. But yeah, okay. So 8/10 already is the gap. Obviously, Jamie and Raza is the battle to keep your eye on. This is for ultimately the race lead. But Jamie's just kind of booking it there around turn 7. And ideally for Jamie, he's going to be able to dispatch these two quickly. Because with that 3-second time penalty, gonna be imperative that he breaks DRS and builds a gap to Raza.
Realistically, he needs to overtake both the cars ahead, and the gap he's already got a pretty big gap.
He is on the button, I believe. But I think Vamu's running a pretty low downforce setup there. Not making any headway on the Argentinian.
Hitchy's got quite a bit of pace in the mediums. He's pulled away from wide and got into the back of our bottom.
Yeah. And that's going to be fastest lap for Tichy as well. Yep, 35.2 for Tichy. If this stays safety car free, it has a pretty decent chance of standing with everybody on the hards.
Well, Racer needs to pit, so...
Oh, yeah, true. Shots fired. Are you saying that Racer's faster than Tichy? Wow.
Well, he has
drama.
a chance to put him in softs.
Drama alert.
Track evolution.
Tichy's washed, confirmed. Raza now half a second behind Jamie. He's actually getting held up a little bit by the cars in front. And that is going to keep Ricky, Bama both in play. R-Bar on the edge right there of DRS range.
For 3 seconds.
Another one bites the dust. I contemplated doing this entire broadcast in a British accent, but that would have not gone well. I'm trying to be one of the blokes. Jamie still can't get by Vomit. He's going to need DRS, and once DRS happens, they're so close to Racer now. Just back there, P15. Ricky picks up a 3-second time penalty.
Holds it. Rosa and Bam in good positions.
Yep. Boy. I believe Vom and the Racer are just too close to one another. I don't know if Jamie can really pull off an overtake here. He's just getting bunched up.
I think it's because...
Oh, Roz almost lost it. Coming out of turn.
I think it might be because there were two slower cars.
Yeah,
is not enough to pass Racer, and Racer is not really fast enough to pull away.
Yeah.
So Jamie can't really make the move.
Good
What I
news.
was missing. Because I was alone, so
Yeah.
I was just getting past it every lap.
Yeah. Yeah, this is going to be a big-time DRS train here in a second. Ricky made a pretty strong move on entry to turn 7 on Raza. That's going to be good news for Jamie as well. But yeah, there's just nowhere for these guys to go.
There's something that can move this time. I think happening inside.
Whoa, super deep. On the brakes for Stumpy. Let's see how this story ends. It's gonna end with Stumpy backing out.
On those fresh mediums, can't do it. Pretty well, but used parts. Which is very surprising.
This is getting intense up front. I think. Let me check. Gap to leader. Top 8 are all within 3 seconds of each other. So, pretty tight stuff.
Yeah.
I didn't know that I was bringing the NASCAR racing over to the EU side with me, but it does look that way. Because these guys are pack racing.
I feel like every EU2 race just has a massive DRS train because the pack is so equal. Oh, spot.
Uh-oh.
And he has damage.
Yep, that is a end plate gone for Spud.
Having a pretty low race after drive for
And he's going to need a safety car to get back into this, and yet again, nothing anyone can do. Racer's able to out-drag everyone. Impressive stuff. Being able to hold on for this one.
Why is he always trying to get that close? He can't do it. Tried to go for the switchback, but there was no space for it.
I'm honestly, these guys side by side. Bama gets Raza. Raza falling back after qualifying on pole. This is just one large snake. If you look down to the right side, we have 3 DRS trains, and the largest one is at the head. Unfortunately, poor Spud back there on the complete opposite side of the track from everyone else. Just turning laps, passing time.
It'd be interesting to see if Jay Princess can catch up to Good Reason Head.
Yeah, that would be interesting.
But then again, he's basically catching up to Racer because everyone else is just moving in like switching gear up. So he's basically currently against Racer. And you would think that with the fresh tyres, he might have a bit of pace. So I see that gap slowly coming down. Oh,
this is had a look. That might compromise his exit here. See if yeah, I mean, yeah, Racer's just able to. I don't know if he's burning all of his ERS or what, but if he's just running low wings, but he is really getting good straight line speed out of it.
Oh! Stumpy. Finally gets past this.
Well, Prentice, side by side.
Now we should be able to push on to the next group and likely bring everyone else with them.
Yep.
Well, it depends on this pace.
Probably took a little longer than Stumpy wanted,
Yeah.
being on those mediums. But yeah, still up front, no change. These guys are all in lockstep. Top 8, all within pretty close. And honestly, I think the pace up front is enough that they're probably going to be able to pull away from.
Yeah, I think Race has got slightly more pace than Jay Prentice, so they'll not lose time. It depends on the ERS amount.
Indeed. Vamu here.
And Jamie's got a lot more than everything. Amazon, not a lot.
I think Vamu's finally gotten it done.
The top 2 again, not much. Jamie on a lot.
It is now Vamu leading the way, but those mediums are probably going to start going off pretty soon for him. I think we saw some guys last night, first stint on the mediums, taking about 15 to 17 laps. I think that's probably what Vamu's going to be going for. There's a yellow for Dan.
Damage.
That is damage. That is a left front end plate gone on Dan Rabo's Williams machine. Yeah, and you can see the understeer. You can feel the understeer through whatever you're watching this on. Hate to see it. Oh, is that Ricky? Now, again, this is for the race lead effectively. Ricky almost got a move done on Jamie coming out of turn 6. Same spot that he got Raza in a few laps ago. Jamie now all over the back of Racer. And I guess
All needed either Bama, Raza or Arbar to get a penalty, and Titchy would be on the podium at the moment, so my prediction's not looking too bad.
Yeah. And I guess Bama is technically leader due to penalty.
The top 2 have to bet.
Yep.
What's
Spud 34.8 on the mediums.
And Jamie, will he get it done? Yes.
Around the outside.
Whoa, what's that?
And
gets pushed wide, loses 2 positions.
that is just one to Arbor. These guys are going to be sparring each other this evening as well in the AM1 broadcast. Feel free to tune in at the same place. Cause F1 Jamie gets the move done on Vamu. I think this is. See if Ricky throws one up the inside and out. Not going to do it, and this is Jamie's chance to skedaddle on out of here and break these gaps.
Damn hits.
Assume probably mediums for Dan. Yeah, have to be. If someone can take softs 13 laps around here, I would give them physical money.
That was already done.
Oh, I was talking about softs. Yeah. Maybe like 7 before your tires blow. Literally, figuratively. Yeah, Titchy's still hanging in the back of this DRS train, but Jamie has broken the gap. He's trying to break the slipstream as well down this long back straightaway. But yeah, this
great play, sir.
Game of chicken on the brakes. So I think Ricky's gonna make it stick just. That's 1 down for Ricky. And might be able to get Vamu here on the straight. Vamu's a sitting duck, no DRS. Mediums are starting to shout at him. Ricky, with a monster straight line speed advantage, is going to get that job done. So Ricky's still in with a shot here on Jamie. If he can just whittle that down by a 10th, being DRS. But interesting stuff. The top two have penalties, no one else. With, oh, Vamu actually. Yeah, no one else yeah, no offense. No one else that kind of matters in this race. With any penalties. Vamu actually looked up the inside of Ricky at turn 6. Ran over the curb quite a bit and backed out.
Even with all that banter, Jay Francis is not really gaining any time, and no big faster. Or even Stump, who's onto that train. Looks racy, but those tyres. Oh, that's fine.
Spun by himself. I don't know. I think he might just call it a day at this point.
Let's hope they actually continues and hopefully finishes a race.
Bama, oh god, Bama lobs one, trying to get a decent camera angle because everybody's trying to pass each other. Tichy does get past Raza for P7.
Oh, he's taking speed.
Racer's doing a good job just to stay in DRS, so it's making Arbar's job a little bit difficult, but given the penalty situation up front, he could possibly win this race on penalties.
Yes, Bob, that's fine.
Jamie's gap up front has grown a fair amount here. 1.7 seconds.
He's used a bit of ERS, so he's just going to use that to maintain that gap.
Yeah, I think right now that's all he can do with that penalty. I'd be wearing that button out.
The only other person in the top 8 with basically a lot of ERS is Titchin, who just knows he can't make a move at the moment.
Let's check the ERS situation. 80. It's going to be down to 70 here for Tichy. Raza's working 44. Bama is completely out, just about 3%. As is Arbar's. Racer's going to go for another move on Vamu. And Arbar's going to try to maybe get both of them. Not quite. He might lose out on a position to Bama.
So much time.
Yeah, they are losing a lot of time back here. Arbar just cannot get through these guys.
Can Matthew make it this time?
Oh, Vamu. Oh, whoa! Where did Bama come from? I did not think he was going to be able to make a move. I think Arbar got stalled out behind Racer mid-corner, and Bama, always the opportunist, try to take advantage, but Arbar's able to hold him off for now. Let's see if he goes into turn 6. Another opportunistic move, as that's Tichy. We're starting to drop off. Starting to drop off one by one at the back of this train. Now look at this gap. A big gap from Vamu to Ricky.
He's really struggling to get past El Francis. He's stuck behind so just every time he tries to get through, El Francis just sneaks back through again.
Sneaky stuff going on back here, and they're so far.
Maybe he's way through. Why people on electric blade, so he's just got Jay Francis who should be.
Racer's gonna trade again with Vamu down the back straight. See if Arbar makes a double move. It's gonna get one. Ooh. Running wide. Oh man, Arbar's losing so much time. This is really playing into the hands of Jamie up front.
Just from very good top end speed setup again.
Bama has. Looks like Bama's gotten Arbar yet again. Oh, and then Arbar sends. Oh, look at this. That is gonna ruin both of their races.
Pitchy definitely.
Well, He might have picked up a little bit of wing damage there.
Oh. And that's about the race. And as I say, Race is so happy to stay out.
Yep.
How many people are going to pit for softs?
Everyone.
No, because they do die off pretty quickly, and some people might just risk and think their hard's going to be better at the end.
Maybe. I think we're probably going to see a mix of softs and mediums, but the difference in the softs for probably a lap or two is going to be well over a second. So I don't know.
How much of that was stuck behind the train?
It's interesting. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what I would do in this situation.
In the EU4 race, people pit with like 2 laps to go to lap pass or safety car, and they only made moves because there's a few crashes. It's really hard for the soft ones to make a move. I think enough need to do it to make a difference.
Alright, well, we'll see what these guys are all going to do.
They're just doing that.
Pit for Jamie, see if it's soft or mediums and softs. Bam with a 5-second penalty. Alright, so. Interesting. Soft, soft, soft. So far, soft, medium for Raza.
And a wing change.
And
retires.
Bama's retired in the pits. Kitchi getting a wing change as well. I believe, yeah, he was caught up in that R-bar Bama incident. I'm sure.
Remove P4 and P5.
Yeah.
They are, and Stumpy can't. Well, he can with the second safety car. He has the tyres. So it would be Stumpy, Race, and Blue top 3.
And this is what, I mean, this is what they were. This is a dream scenario if you are, if you're doing that reverse strategy, is to catch a late safety car like this, get to basically hold position, and be in with a shot, not just for a podium, but a race win. R-bar.
Do you think Stumpy's done a great choice to stay out? How long will it take? If one person passes him a lap, that puts him down to 1:48. Which isn't too bad, but
I think, yeah, he's going to be a sitting duck.
But where was he before? He was with why is he
He was, yeah, I mean he was fighting for points. I mean he could, yeah, I mean I could see him dropping.
How many of these softs are fresh as well?
There's no way to tell, but I would assume they probably have a little bit of mileage on them.
For some people outside of the top 10, like Racing, I know they started right at the back. I don't know if they did 3 laps and 3 runs on the softs. I don't think they did. So
Hilly says he thinks that Stumpy's made a great choice. Same with Eat to Cookie. I don't know. Those softs are definitely going to go off, but
his mediums are too.
Yeah.
I think Jake Prentice has a good shot.
Yeah, I think mediums might end up being the best call there.
Because,
I think
like,
Cookie also said
the
that.
only place, the best overtaking opportunity is a straight, as in the massive back straight, but with Jay Prentice's massive straight line speed advantage over everyone else, it's going to be hard for him to make the move there.
It's true. It's going to be an interesting finale.
Stumpy's probably going to wait till the line to go because those softs have got a massive advantage.
Yeah. I mean, I'd be surprised if Stumpy is still in the top 3 maybe after the first lap.
The softs probably saving himself about 3% tyre wear.
Hey, Galaxy brain.
To be fair, I think everyone would have done in that situation.
Yeah.
He crashed in qualifying, he's got multiple sets for free.
True. That's a succinct point you make there. I agree.
I did like the few practice runs, and it's like you do an out lap, flying up, in lap, and then 12%. It's like pretty hard.
Yeah, and I mean, especially whenever you factor that in at the start of a race. You do the formation lap as well. We saw how little they were weaving on the back straight, at least the top 10. Just trying to protect the softs as much as possible. It really is something. I can't think of another track. Maybe Singapore. But since that's a street circuit, I don't really count it. I can't think of a purpose-built circuit where the softs are this abrasive. Won't run off as quickly as they do.
Yeah.
I think safety cars should be in this lap. Maybe not.
Not like amazing at Spain.
Yeah. But I mean, you can still get like 8.
Matty's going pretty slow.
Are these Williams? What are? Is this some interesting team orders? Perhaps is that Stumpy?
I think Matty might be forcing the safety to stay at a level lap.
Interesting tactics. I'm pretty sure that goes against the rules.
I was gonna say, if not illegal.
I believe manipulating the safety car is usually about a 20-second penalty. You get a pretty severe warning.
Yeah.
Stumpy has pit from the lead. I think he's listening to us.
I think if it was fresh mediums and he was in front,
yeah,
I think that's great.
Yeah, that's why we think, you know, in Jack's position. I mean, he could win this race because he's on those mediums. But now that the safety car's going another lap, I think if they're fresh softs, they should be able to go the distance. And they'll fall off.
They've been on the safety car for a few laps now. The softs are probably already on 10%.
Oh yeah, yeah, they probably are.
Lost that flying edge, so I think sitting in P6, I don't think many people will even be able to get behind them. What's Rosa's penalty for? 5 seconds.
Raza got that. I think Bama hit the back of him as they were going into the pits.
That should be removed.
Yeah.
So shouldn't be really paying much attention to that.
R.I.P. Stumpy, says Hilly in the chat. He will have the freshest softs, and I'm sure this is going to be a manic restart, so he could definitely get himself back into the
Just
points from 14.
Shame for Stumpy because if he paired, he would be in the same place as Electric Blade in P8. Probably E10 after the double side, but definitely top 10 still.
Yeah.
He's got to be much time again. Jamie's gonna probably go early. He's leaving a big enough gap, so probably going back.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I think Racer had pretty much an ideal start the first time. I wonder if he took notes from that.
I think he might go like any time now.
Alright, let's.
He's going pretty fast. But
still bunched up here. Still bunched up. He's really backing it up now. There it is. He is going now around the final corner.
Wow, you'd have thought the opposite, but Jack Francis is actually the offensive.
Yeah, I think Jack's gonna. I think everybody's gonna be on the offensive here. Not quite.
You'd have thought on those fresh softs that they'd be very close to him, but the closest person is Jack.
Yeah, and I think definitely the softs are going to have an advantage in the slower sectors. We'll see if it sticks. Yep, it does. Would be pretty foolish to go side by side through there.
I think is everyone really outside. It's probably just maybe like a rubbish line, but
it does look like it, but
really late 80s. I always.
Yeah, and you have to, since you have to beware of the curbs. That way, no, Jack has lost it. Oh, that goes for Jack. Yeah. Now that's gonna be up to Rosa, but he's down there at P9. I don't think.
Yeah, I think. Oh.
Oh.
It's Roswell.
Is that's what we call Spun again. This is what we call Curse of the Commentator. Welcome to this world. You were in it now. So
remove. Oh no.
With a 3 second. Oh man. Now Racer. Jamie set the fastest lap, but Racer's.
There's already a 2-second gap. Jamie's got to Racer. He might not even win.
Yeah, I think Racer is probably in the best position here.
I think it's Jamie. Like, why would he not be? I would have thought that Jamie has the pace to make another second race. So that's
maybe. I think a lot of it's going to depend if Racer can get in DRS of Ricky. We saw the gap last stint. It grew, but it never really quite got to 3 seconds. I think it's going to be close. Either way, Jay Prentice is just going to call it a day and retire in the pits. Went from hero to zero real quick here after that safety car.
It's not like they can even hit late and get the fastest laps everyone's in slots. They'll probably be changes.
Jimmy's already working to break any slipstream. Race for 1.2 seconds.
32.4.
That is...
That's faster than my bloody qualifier.
Yeah, I think, let's check.
Well, not...
That's...
It's really fast.
32...
Did you hit the RS of that? Right?
Yeah, that is fast. Not in hot lap mode, that is... I'm sure there have been a lot of guys that did not put up that time.
Yeah, James basically already got 3 seconds on Racer.
Yep, 3 seconds right now. And Racer's seeing this slip away in front of him.
Keep it within 3 seconds of Ricky though. That might be too difficult for him.
Yeah, I think Arbar's probably going to be stuck in P4. I just keep it on. Let's see what the ERS situation is for these guys. You know, Racer is absolutely burning through it. Jamie still has about half the battery left.
I think the closest battle is Matty. Again, just cannot get past.
We've seen this. You know, I typically think that this is a really good
overtake.
Yeah. You have, you know, 2, maybe 3 pretty good opportunities. And if Vomit gets the move done on Racer, that's gonna not be ideal for him. I think that all but gives this race to Jamie. But yeah, there's usually a lot of overtaking here, but today you've seen these guys really struggle.
Matty finally gets the move on this. As in finally, I think it's been a very long battle.
Yeah, he is about a second and a half off of P9, but I'm sure he'll be alright with some points. Dan also in P9, because they have both had
double points to the Williams.
Yeah, after a pretty tough day at the office, I'd say, for the Williams boys. A couple of points will be a welcome achievement.
Yeah, especially after yesterday and our performance.
So, we're here to focus on the future. Fastest way to press it.
Racer is one of the few people within the RS top.
Yeah, I mean, if he's gotta get in front and stay in front of Mamu. But
I think he might be conserving his tyres and then just hoping that he can get some time on Ricky at the end and get P2.
It's about all he can hope for at the moment. A little bit further down, Dan gets. Nope, doesn't get laser point. Tichy up here leading our bar. This has allowed Electric to get into the battle. Hmm?
Did Tichy just make that movement up, or was it done for a while?
Oh, it's been done for a while, I think. I might be wrong. We're paying attention to the stuff up front. These guys are all trained together.
Yes, 2 seconds out to Matty, so I think that DRS is a bit too powerful, but then that is coming all the way from like Tichy, E5. So it would be pretty hard to catch up. Even for Matty.
Yeah, I think 2 seconds here.
To be fair, Matty is on 4 lap sauce compared to a lot of 5 and 6 laps, so
yeah,
you should have a bit fresh tyres and everything else.
Yeah, I think that is actually a significant difference here with the lap and a half.
A lot.
Absolutely, I think he should be able to get that down to about a second. I think at that point we'll probably be able to jump both of them.
But then actually, a lot of people doing that safety car delta, and he was pushing to catch up, so probably not actually.
Oh yeah, true.
He might even have worse tyres than everyone else.
Could that have been why he was going so slowly down the back straight? Who knows? History's mysteries. Electric Blade getting real close to our bar. Not quite close enough to make a move.
Outside of turn 1. That is
Whoa! Body slamming.
Oh, stumping.
Oh, look at these guys go for P11.
Well, it is for more because a few people have houses in front.
True. True.
It probably is battle P9. Well, if they battle too much, it will be the battle P11.
Yeah. They're going pretty hard for that spot. Keep an eye on it. We are on the final lap. By the way, Jimmy's opened up 3.6 seconds on Ricky, who in return has opened up 3.6 seconds on Vamu, who will concede that position to either Racer or Tichy. And it's all to play for here for these guys. Racer's going for the move on track. If they're making contact, I think Tichy's going to have to send it around the outside. Meanwhile, Jamie has won his 8th race of the season. Boy, this is a manic finish. Congrats to Jamie on yet another.
All the way down to P7.
Oh.
Electric Blade gets P5. Came out of nowhere.
Good result for the AM2 winner last night. It's got some pace around here, but it was a quiet performance. Quiet top 5.
Of 1 tenth off getting the prediction right. It's actually 1 tenth off getting 3rd.
Yeah, that was an absolute dogfight to the line between these guys. I think Tichy will take the P4 though.
The Williams, stumping P9 and P10. So there, old Princess only getting P11, battling too hard.
Yep. El Apprentice won the battle, but not the war.
You probably had enough fun though.
Yeah, that did look like a pretty fun little scrap.
A point or up on battle.
That's what we're here for.
Yeah. The pride is more important.
Absolutely. Oh, thanks for the compliment, Hilly. He says, "Good race, guys. Good commentary as well."
Yeah.
I wouldn't rate this. It's a very low effort from me. Hilly,
Yeah.
you should hear me when I'm, 5 or 6 bush lights deep in the AM2 broadcast. Things get real interesting. But thanks, creator, for joining. Short notice. Hopefully you've enjoyed your commentary experience.
Yeah. Very good.
Very.
Not like it was the most important race with Jamie getting another very convincing win. Ricky
Yeah,
doing very well to get P2,
and
and Race are getting a good P3.
I mean, with R-Bar back there in P6 too, that's going to be pushing the gap, I think, over 100
Yeah.
points. This is a walk in the park for Jamie. He finishes first, Ricky P2, Racer P3, Tichy in fourth. Good finish for him. Electric in P5. Shout out to the Americans. R-Bar in sixth, Vamu in seventh, Matty Rabo in eighth, Stumpy in ninth, Dan Rabo, everyone's favorite Portuguese guy, in 10th, El Prentice 11th, YZ Boy 12th, Calster in 13th, Raza 14th. DNFs are J Prentice, Bama, Spudhead, Sunny Bob, and Pure Blades.
How many points is it for P6?
What is it? 8?
8. So there's what? A gap of 17. Yeah, I think that might put it over 100.
It's actually 18 because he had fastest lap as well, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, that's a big one. I guess
Especially
probably
especially with Cone or Rosa and then Boastman after that not getting any.
Yeah. Where was he at today? Interesting.
I think both the Alfa Romeos have just been getting replaced by Dumpty for the meanwhile.
Yeah. Well, probably no interviews tonight. But I can tell you that later on this evening, if you guys feel like staying up late, you can check out me probably finishing somewhere between 7th and 10th in the AM1 race. If I don't DNF. That'll be... What time is that for you guys? It's 8...
I think it's...
8 o'clock my time. I think it's like 1 o'clock
I think it's 1
GMT.
o'clock because of the hour change.
Yeah, I think it's 1 o'clock GMT. So, night owls, beware. Tomorrow, same time, same channel, you will see the E1 race, where Passassin will surely win by 45 seconds or more. And next week, we are off, aren't we?
Yep.
League-wide, except for AM2, I actually made a mistake. You can catch me on the call, along with Andy Wu, doing the AM2 race from Austria, makeup round.
We doing some fun event of some sort.
Oh, that'll be cool. Yeah, so, yeah, make sure to stop by next week. We will have some stuff. Obviously, it's American Thanksgiving, so a lot of people will be out of town on our side. Nonetheless, really enjoyed doing this. You're welcome to Dan. I'll expect these bush lights to be arriving at my house in 4 to 6 business days. Thanks in advance. And yeah, we'll call it a night there for Blaze and I. Everybody, have a beautiful evening.